Oh, baby, you got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. But you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you've got what I need.
Have you ever met a girl that you tried to date, but a year to make love, she wanted you to wait? Let me tell you a story of my situation. I was talking to this girl from the U.S. nation. The way that I met her was on tour at a concert. She had long hair and a short mini.
Bro, I'm over here playing this music like they just gonna let me just play music like this. You know what I mean? Because like sometimes you have friends in your life, and there are some times when you need someone. I will be by your side. But the point that I'm making is, we all have friends. And what is the role of your friends in your life, especially when you have a partner, right? So I put out an Instagram poll. Should your partner police your friends? And like over 90 something percent said no. And then I switched it up and said, what if the friends are of the opposite sex? And at the same time, I got 90% said no. And I'm of the belief of that, yeah, no, bro. I'm not trying to police my girl's friends. And to be quite frank, if my girl wants to police my friends, she's not. Not happening, right? If you feel some type of way about the friendships that I'm in with people of the opposite sex or even people of the same sex because you don't like the influence that you think they may have on me, or you don't like the way the dynamic could be, let's have a conversation about it. And so this comes from a podcast that I stumbled across where these two couples were talking about friendships. And it was so interesting because both couples had different perspectives on it. I mean, two individuals from and damn it, get it together. An individual from each couple had a different dynamic on friendships and the relationship. One who had a bunch of male friends. She was the female, or excuse me, she was the woman who had a bunch of men friends, right? She had a dynamic of like, yeah, they're my friends. And then her significant other was like, no, based on my experiences, that don't work. And I'm like, no, you insecure and you think they sticking your old lady. And even if one of them stuck your old lady back in the day, you think they still sticking her now. Why? Because with your friends of the opposite sex, that's what you did to them. So you wanna project that on everybody else. And that's what I've noticed, that some people really believe that because you're friends of the opposite sex that you can't just be platonic. Even if that friend is attractive, even if you are attractive to them, and even if y'all are attracted to each other, people don't understand that you can place boundaries in your friendship. And they go, well, how permanent are those boundaries? They're temporary. They're temporary until they're not. You know what I mean? Uh, and I think that's a foreign concept for those who kind of lack the self control in order to deal with it. Like, hey, look, man, look. I've had friends for a long time, and guess what? I'm gonna be so honest with you. For me, with my girlfriends who aren't my girlfriend, I don't even be thinking about trying to like cross that line. That shit weird. And it has nothing to do with how they physically look or anything like that. It's about changing the dynamic. I think some people don't actually value the dynamic of having a friend of the opposite sex, and they think that those friends are just dispensable. So they treat them as such. But when you run into somebody who operates differently and actually values their friends, you go, well, yeah, no, I see what you're saying, but I value this friendship so much that I'm not going to make a decision that would jeopardize this friendship to the point to where it, you may make you may value these friendships so much that you value them over bullshit relationships, right? Not a real relationship, not a good relationship, but a bullshit relationship. To the point that where it's like if your significant other goes, I don't like you hanging out with her. Okay. I don't like the way I don't like the way you drag your right foot sometimes. You can't fix that. I ain't gonna fix this. But the point of it is that a lot of times people try to project their feelings on friendships, right? Instead of allowing you to live in your reality and not theirs. And now don't get me wrong, I think there's a level of respect that has to come with these things. There's definitely a level of respect because if you're hiding everything from your partner, then that's going to make them feel some type of way. Now, how they find out that you're hiding things, that's a conversation for another day. But nonetheless, if they know that you're hiding something from them with a friend, it's like, well, if y'all are just friends, if y'all are just platonic, what does it matter? And that's a two-way street because on one way it goes, it shouldn't matter. I'm just doing me. And you can see this. And to another degree, it goes, hey, we have a dynamic that you don't understand that's going to make you uncomfortable, and I'm shielding you from that. And some people say that's not healthy, and I will say, you do what works for you, and I'm going to do what works for me, and you mind your motherfucking business. Mom, this ain't a podcast for you. So if somebody tells you to listen to it, turn it off. Dad, love you. This one ain't for you either. I love you though, pops. Um, But that's the thing, man. Like everybody wants to make everything this stuff one size fits all. Like, well, in my relationship we did this, so you should do this. Motherfucker, I'm not you. I don't have the same temperament as you. I don't have the same partner as you. I don't have the same life experiences as you. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do what works for me. And if you don't like what I'm doing that works for me, fuck you. I'm not here for you.